Hey everyone! Welcome back to the English Leap podcast. I'm Sarah.
And I'm David.
Okay, David, let me ask you something.
I feel like this question is dangerous. Go ahead.
What does your perfect weekend look like?
Oh, wow. That's a good one. No alarm, good food, maybe some movies, and definitely no stress.
That already sounds like a dream.
Wait, don't tell me you wake up at 6 a.m. on weekends too.
Sometimes.
Sarah, that is not a weekend. That is a weekday in disguise.
Okay. Maybe not every weekend.
But seriously, weekends are special. It's the time to relax, recharge, and enjoy life.
Exactly. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about how to have a perfect weekend.
While also helping you improve your English with a fun, real-life conversation.
We'll share ideas, habits, and simple ways to enjoy your weekend more.
And maybe fix some bad weekend habits too.
Yes, we all have those.
So whether you love staying at home,
Or going out and having fun.
this episode is for you.
All right, are you ready to plan your perfect weekend?
Let's get started.
Section 1. What is a perfect weekend?
All right, Sarah. Let's start simple. What is a perfect weekend? Because I feel like everyone has a different idea.
That's true. A perfect weekend is not the same for everyone.
Exactly. For me, it means relaxing. No stress, no work, just peace.
That sounds nice. For me, a perfect weekend is a mix, rest and a little productivity.
Wait, productivity on a weekend?
Not too much, just small things, like organizing my space or planning my week.
Okay, that actually makes sense. Because if you do nothing at all, Monday feels harder.
Exactly. So a perfect weekend is about balance.
Balance between rest, fun, and maybe a little preparation.
Yes, and also doing things you enjoy.
Like watching movies.
Or going out with friends.
Or just sleeping.
Sleeping is very important.
So basically, a perfect weekend is not about doing everything.
Yes, it's about doing what makes you feel happy and relaxed.
I like that. Simple and realistic.
Exactly. Section 2. A perfect Saturday plan.
All right, Sarah. Let's plan a perfect weekend step by step, starting with Saturday.
Yes, Saturday is the best day. No work, no stress, just freedom.
Exactly. So how does your perfect Saturday start?
First, no alarm.
Yes, that's already perfect.
I wake up naturally, maybe around 8 or 9 a.m.
Same here. Waking up without an alarm just feels different, more peaceful.
Exactly. Then I take my time, no rushing. Maybe stretch a little, drink water.
Wait, do you check your phone immediately?
I try not to. Weekends are for relaxing, not stress.
Good point. My bad habit is checking messages too early.
We all do that.
So after waking up, what next?
Breakfast. A good, slow breakfast. Maybe eggs, bread, tea.
That sounds nice. I usually go for coffee and something simple.
Then I like to do something fun. Maybe watch a movie or go out.
Yes, Saturday is perfect for going out.
Like visiting a cafe, shopping, or meeting friends.
Or just walking around the city with no plan.
Exactly. No pressure. Just enjoying the moment.
That's the key. No pressure.
And in the evening, maybe something relaxing again.
Like watching a movie?
Yes, or listening to music.
Perfect Saturday equals slow morning plus fun afternoon plus relaxing evening.
Exactly. That's the perfect balance. Now, David, let's talk about relaxing activities, because weekends are for relaxing, right?
Absolutely. If you don't relax on weekends, when will you relax?
Haha, so true. So what do you do to relax?
I like watching movies. It helps me forget stress.
Same here, especially on a quiet evening.
And sometimes I just listen to music. No phone, no distractions.
That sounds peaceful. I like reading or just sitting quietly with tea.
Wow, that sounds very calm.
Yes, I enjoy simple things. What about going outside?
Oh, yes, walking in the park or just getting fresh air is very relaxing.
I agree. Staying inside all weekend can feel boring after some time.
Exactly. Balance again. Some indoor, some outdoor activities.
Also, talking to friends helps a lot.
Yes, good conversations can make you feel happy and relaxed.
Even simple things like laughing with friends.
Can change your whole mood. So relaxing activities don't have to be big or expensive.
Yes, simple things can bring the most happiness.
I like that. Relaxing equals simple plus peaceful plus enjoyable.
Perfect. That's the secret to a great weekend. All right, David, we talked about Saturday. Now let's move to Sunday.
Sunday feels different, right?
Yes, Saturday is fun, but Sunday is more calm.
Exactly. Sunday is like a slow down day.
So what does your perfect Sunday look like?
First, I still wake up without stress.
Good. No alarms allowed on weekends.
Yes. Then I like to take things slow. Maybe a quiet morning.
I like that. Sunday mornings feel peaceful.
Yes. Maybe I drink tea, sit quietly, and just relax.
No rushing, no pressure.
Exactly. Then later, I might do something light, like cleaning a little or organizing my space.
Wait, cleaning on Sunday?
Just a little, not too much.
Okay, I understand. It helps you feel ready for the new week.
Yes, that's the idea.
What about the afternoon?
Something relaxing again. Maybe watching a movie or calling a friend.
I usually take a nap.
Sunday naps are the best.
They really are. So, Sunday is about rest, reflection, and light preparation.
Yes, calm, simple, and peaceful.
Now, David, let's talk about something important, preparing for the week.
Ah, this is where Sunday becomes serious.
Not too serious, just a little planning.
Okay, so what do you usually do?
I like to plan my week. Just simple things, my top tasks.
Ah, not a long list, right?
Exactly. Just 3 to 5 important things.
That sounds manageable.
Yes. Then I also prepare small things, like my clothes or my workspace.
Wow, that actually saves time on Monday morning.
Yes, Monday becomes easier.
I usually don't prepare, and Monday feels stressful.
See? That's the difference.
Okay, I need to change that.
Also, I take a moment to think about my goals.
Like what you want to achieve?
Yes, it helps me stay focused.
I like that. Simple planning, big results.
Exactly.
So preparing for the week equals planning, organizing, and thinking ahead.
Perfect.
Okay, Sarah, let's be honest.
Uh-oh, this sounds serious.
What are some bad weekend habits?
Oh, there are many.
Let me guess, staying on your phone all day.
Yes, that's number 1.
I feel attacked.
We all do it. Scrolling for hours and suddenly the day is gone.
That's so true. And then you feel like you wasted your weekend.
Exactly. Another bad habit is staying too long.
Wait, sleeping is bad?
Not always, but too much can make you feel tired.
That actually happens to me.
See? Balance is important.
What else?
Doing nothing at all, like no plan, no activity.
I thought weekends are for doing nothing.
Haha, some rest is good, but too much can feel boring.
That's true. Sometimes I feel empty after doing nothing all day.
Exactly.
So we need a mix, rest and activity.
Yes, that's the key.
Avoid too much phone, too much sleep, and no plan.
Perfect summary. All right, Sarah, let's talk about something exciting, spending time with friends.
Yes, weekends are perfect for that.
Exactly. After a long week, you just want to relax and laugh with people you enjoy.
So true. Being with friends can really change your mood.
So, what do you usually do with your friends on weekends?
Sometimes we go out to eat. Sometimes we just sit and talk for hours.
Talking for hours is so real.
Yes, and the funny thing is, you don't even realize how time passes.
Exactly. 1 minute it's afternoon, next thing you know, it's night.
That's the power of good company.
I also like simple things like watching a movie together or playing games.
Yes, even something small can be fun when you're with the right people.
What about outdoor activities?
Oh, yes, walking, visiting new places, or just exploring the city.
That sounds like an adventure.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be expensive.
That's important. You don't need a lot of money to enjoy your weekend.
Yes, just good people and a good vibe.
So true. So spending time with friends equals fun, laughter, and connection.
Perfect formula for a happy weekend.
Section 8. Staying productive without stress.
Now, David, let's talk about something interesting. Being productive on weekends without stress.
That sounds difficult.
Not really. It's all about balance.
Okay, explain.
Being productive doesn't mean working all day. It means doing small, useful things.
Ah, like what?
For example, organizing your room, planning your week, or learning something new.
That doesn't sound stressful.
Exactly. It's light productivity.
I like that. No pressure, just small actions.
Yes. Even reading a book or practicing English can be productive.
Oh, so watching this podcast is productive too.
Of course.
What's the mistake people make?
They try to do too much.
Ah, yes, big to-do lists.
Exactly. That creates stress.
So the key is keep it simple.
Yes. 1 or 2 small tasks are enough.
I like that. It feels easy and possible.
That's the goal. Productive, but relaxed.
So productivity plus no stress equals small actions plus no pressure.
Perfect. You said it better than me.
Haha, I'm learning. Section 9. Create your own perfect weekend. All right, Sarah, now it's time for the big question.
I like where this is going.
How can someone create their own perfect weekend?
Great question. First, know yourself.
What do you mean?
Know what makes you happy. Do you like staying home or going out?
Ah, so don't copy other people.
Exactly. Your perfect weekend is personal.
That's important.
Second, plan a little, but not too much.
Yes, too much planning can feel stressful.
Right. Just a few ideas like I will relax, meet a friend, and prepare for Monday.
Simple plan.
Third, balance your time.
Rest, fun, and a little productivity?
Exactly.
What about flexibility?
Very important. If something changes, it's okay.
Yes, no stress if things don't go perfectly.
That's the key. Enjoy the moment.
So your perfect weekend equals your choice plus simple plan plus balance plus flexibility.
Perfect. You said it better than me.
Haha, I'm learning. Section 10. A real-life weekend story. All right, Sarah, I think it's time for a real-life story because sometimes people understand better with examples.
Yes, stories make everything more real.
Okay, let's imagine someone named Alex.
All right, what does Alex usually do on weekends?
Honestly, not much.
That sounds familiar already.
He wakes up late, checks his phone for hours, watches random videos.
Oh no, the scrolling weekend.
Exactly. Then suddenly it's Sunday night and he feels like he wasted his time.
That feeling is the worst.
So one weekend, Alex decides to change something small.
Let me guess, he makes a simple plan?
Yes, nothing big, just 3 things. Relax, meet a friend, and prepare for Monday.
That's very simple.
On Saturday, he wakes up without stress, eats a nice breakfast, and goes out with a friend.
Already better than scrolling all day.
Exactly. Then on Sunday, he relaxes but also plans his week a little.
So he has both rest and productivity.
Yes. And guess what?
What?
Sunday night, he feels happy and ready.
That's a big difference.
Yes. Same weekend, different choices.
So the lesson is simple. Small changes can improve your weekend.
Exactly.
Section 11. Final weekend tips.
All right, Sarah, let's give our listeners some final tips.
Yes, simple tips for a perfect weekend.
Tip number 1, don't rush.
Yes, slow mornings make a big difference.
Tip number 2, limit phone time.
That one is hard.
Very hard, but very important.
Tip number 3, do something you enjoy.
Yes, something that makes you happy.
Tip number 4, spend time with good people.
Friends or family can really improve your mood.
Tip number 5, prepare a little for the week.
Yes, just small planning.
Nothing stressful.
Exactly. And one more.
Hmm?
Be present. Enjoy the moment.
That's the best tip.
So simple, but so powerful.
Yes,
So a perfect weekend is not about doing everything.
it's about enjoying what you do.
Perfect. Wow, Sarah, that was a really fun conversation.
Yes, I think we all need a better weekend after this.
Definitely.
So now it's your turn.
Yes, think about your next weekend.
What will you do differently?
Will you relax more?
Will you spend time with friends?
Or maybe plan your week better?
Whatever you choose, make it your perfect weekend.
Exactly.
And if you enjoyed this episode,
Don't forget to like the video
subscribe to the channel
and turn on the notification bell.
so you don't miss our next episode.
Also, we want to hear from you.
Yes, tell us in the comments.
What is your perfect weekend?
Keep it simple, keep it real.
Thank you for listening.
Keep practicing your English.
Keep enjoying your life.
And
And we'll see you in the next episode.